Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and I'm up really bright and early this morning because today of course is TFUKCON. So I've got a few things in the back that I'm going to hopefully be selling as well as doing my panel. It's turned out to be an absolutely ridiculous day. It is lovely. It's going to be about 25 degrees, which I know to some people around the world is not that hot, but it's been 10 degrees pretty much every day of the year up until a few days ago. It's all of a sudden just gone from literally, as I say, 10 to 25 degrees in the space of a week. So yeah, it should be a good day. Hopefully it's not too big, hopefully it's not too sweaty, the aircon should be working, etc. But really looking forward to it. All packed up. It is now 6:38 and I am off, so I'll catch up with you guys at the event, and as I say, I'll do my absolute very best to keep getting as much footage as possible. So I've made it here nice and yeah, safely and quickly, to be honest. Actually surprised me how fast I managed to get here. It's quite weird because right behind me, in fact, if I jump out the car, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, I won't be able to flip the camera around, but you can see maybe it says Cobden Suite on the building right behind me. Yeah, just above the door. But then what you can't see, but I'll do a very quick flick around, and I've only just realised because I've pulled up, it's directly opposite on the other side of the road is where the last two were. So that's really crazy. It's literally just over the other side of the road. But yeah, we're here nice and early. I'll get set up. I'll get obviously some videos of the figures that I've been asked to bring to show people. And yeah, I'll get some video footage of everything being set up. Right, let's go and get started. So one of the first into the actual room, and yeah, it's quite big, to be honest. It's good, and I'm, of course, as promised, I'm setting up some of the figures that people have asked to see. So I know that RJ in particular wanted to see Grand Max, so I'm setting up him, and I've got some of the rest there. So yeah, once I get set up, once we get some people coming in, there's lovely gardens. It's going to be a really nice day, as well, as I've already said. I will get, as I say, as much footage as possible, but as you can see, I'm literally the first person in here. So everything's being set up, as you can see. There's people setting up chairs now. We've got Simon Furman who's there already. He's setting up. There's Brandon there from Bayverse and Madness. I've got a table set up there. There's more tables being set up here. We are super early. It's literally only just gone 8 AM. So again, I'll just keep you updated with how things are starting to pan out. So we're still setting up, but as you can see, a lot of the dealers have now got here. So we've got Prime Time Toys, who pretty much organised the whole event. This is their stand. I will go around these a bit later on in a bit more detail, a little slower. We've got Tees, we've got W6 Illustration. There he is. Let's go over. He's got some great stuff on here. As I say, I'm going to come around later and do a bit more in depth. Look at that. As I say, everybody's just setting up right now. There is Rohan, literally in a corner. Amazing. Rohan's corner. You're right, buddy. Gives a name at T4E. This is his stand. And wow, look at this. I'm going to try not to spend today, but that's famous last words. And then my sort of stuff. That's it, isn't it? And there's some of my stuff set up over there. But you get a sense, I suppose, of the room size and what's going on. And as I say, I'll do more and more. So I'm here on the Simon Furman's stand. There he is again, and he is currently signing another comic that I'm going to be buying. And once again, we've got his amazing prints on the front, some of his newer work there, the original comics, and he's got some real special ones in here as well. You can probably hear the noise in the background. It's starting to get quite busy here. He's even got like the last issue. There you go. The US print as well. There's so much rarities in here, and again, it's just an absolute pleasure seeing him again. There you go, Simon. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Okay, so I'm on Lee Sullivan's stand, and again, that's one of my favourite annuals there. He's doing some signings. He's just signed this book for me as well. Here's Lee himself. Say hello, Lee.
Hello.
There you go. There's lots going on in the background, so I don't want to make too much noise, but another great opportunity to meet some of the original artists. So I'll show you this in more detail in a second, but there we go. So this table is the figures that I've just, I suppose, donated for the show. And I've just realised it's come to the end of the day and I haven't videoed it yet. So these were the ones that were most requested from the channel. So again, most of you guys will probably recognise a lot of these. I've done videos on pretty much all of these, but it's interesting to see what people wanted to see. Obviously, as expected, a lot was the Japanese continuity. So we have got All the big powered is there, Metro Titan, and then obviously again for UK guys, because we never got Roadbuster, we were also requested Roadbuster and Whirls. So that is both versions. There's the caged cockpit. There is our Canadian red-faced friend as well. And of course, this was the light blue parts, smooth bumper Optimus Prime. So these were the most requested figures on show from my collection at the convention. Let's go on with meeting some people. Okay, everybody, I'm back from what again was just a truly amazing day, and I apologise, as I say, to you, the viewers, purely because I just didn't get to do, I suppose, as much as what I wanted to video wise, but I want to try and get across to you just how fun, how interactive, how sort of intimate that day is. I mean, I really like TF Nation, it's amazing, but it is huge. TFUKCON is much smaller, about 100, 120 people, nice and intimate. The comic guys are there, you can just chat to them. Chris McFeely's there, you can chat to them. The YouTubers are there, we're all there just to have a chat. And I had a little bit of a stall again, just selling a few things. But again, I promised, I tried to get more content, etc. And just got completely blown away and just taken up by what a really, really good day it was. I want to say a huge thank you to the event organisers, Primetime Toys, Luke Gardner, etc. Another fantastic event. The comics guys, I mean, Simon Furman is just such a legend. He's so nice. I brought this for my friend Lee, for him signed, and then I got one for myself, which was the Cyclonus one again, signed by Simon. I just keep buying things, even though I've already got them, but it's just nice to see them in hand, and and they sign everything for you literally while you're there. So there you go, Lee Sullivan. This is just a collected comics. This is all, and again, he signed it all. You've probably seen that on the video already. But like what I was trying to say, they're just there. They're just in front of you. They're normal people like we all are. And because it's so much smaller, you can have genuine conversations with them and hear, the thought process that went into it, etc. I love the fact that this is actually Tim Banerjee's, but I brought it home safe for him. And, Lee was saying that he, based his sort of character on Jack Nicholson, and all these other sort of things that you sort of hear, but it's nice to hear him say and be there in person with everybody. Everybody who came up to me and said hello, everybody came up, shook my hand. It still makes me laugh a little bit because I always still am just little old me. My panel, obviously, if you haven't seen it, check out the live section because I broadcast that live. Obviously, it was the middle of the day, so I appreciate that most of you who watch this particular channel were either there or you were in bed because it's a different time. But I put that up. I did do another part of the panel, part of the YouTube, but I'm going to edit that because obviously this channel is family friendly, and there was definitely a couple of words that I wouldn't want people to hear, which weren't from me, obviously, because it was all the different YouTubers. So I'm going to edit that down and get that up as actual content as well. A couple of other things that I brought. I finally bowed to getting Hot House because I still haven't got Hot House, and I've watched it loads and loads of times on eBay, but I got it for a good price whilst I was there. And then another couple of huge, I did a trade with an Age of Extinction figure for this. So this is the Generation Selects. I think this is Gulf Scalor, which was, I think, his UK name or Hasbro name. And then this one as well. This was Turtler, or Snaptrap, as he was obviously known. So I've got them because I haven't got any of them. So I didn't get too much. I didn't intend to go and buy. I did intend to go and sell and just, and again, everybody was so really nice about I took a load of figures. Everybody's really inquisitive about that, so I spent most of the day answering questions on them. Fortunately enough, most of you have seen videos on them. If you haven't seen them, if you're new to the channel because of TFUKCON, every single thing that was listed there or that you saw on the stand does have its own individual video if you want to watch that in a little bit more. And I just left just before the nighttime festivities, that's Christmas, isn't it? Activities got going. My little boy's got a football competition tomorrow, so I wanted to be at home. I wanted to see him before he went to bed and, just see that. But I'd had such a great day. I left the house, it's silly, like 6:30. What time was it? I think I got up about 6ish. I was there by about sort of 7:30, ready to set up and meet everybody, and again, it was great. So channel members who were all there, special mentions: Brandon, Pete, Alan, Alman, Adam, 9th Legion, RJ, Cal, everybody, all the people from Transformers the show, Rohan, of course. Just great to see a load of people in person. And I do apologise again that perhaps this video hasn't shown off how good it was, but that's why I wanted to do this little spiel at the end. And I didn't really get to show you sort of how busy it was, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't crazy busy. It was just really good fun. Roll on to the next one next year. And of course, roll on MCM Comic Con, which is in a couple of weeks as well. But don't forget, I'll be doing a live stream for the Pulse fan stream on Tuesday and loads of other things. But once as always, guys, thanks very much. Take care.